this video I'm going to show you how to make this crochet knurl stitch, that's K-N-U-R-L, which is a cabled stitch that sort of stands out 3D from the fabric. If you've ever worked the crab stitch before, then you're going to pick this up in no time. So I've got here a row of single crochet. This is the right side of the fabric, so I worked this way, and I'm going to work into these front loops, but I'm going to work a single crochet backwards. Now when I say backwards, I essentially mean in reverse, so it's kind of a mirror image. So let's show you what I mean. To start, we're going to just chain one. Now what you might want to do at the beginning, so we're going to start by working into this front loop, and when we come back we're going to work into the back loops. Sometimes they can get a bit lost, so you might want to pop a stitch marker in that back loop there, just so when you come back you know you're at the end of the row. So this is my chain one. What I tend to do for the first stitch of the row is I'll pull up this loop a little bit, just so it makes it easier to get my hook underneath, because I'm going to put my hook underneath that front loop. So I'm going to twist it round and just pop it up. Now what I'm going to do is just pull that loop a little tighter. There's a couple of ways that you can pull your yarn through here. Either you can have the stitch facing in the direction you're going, yarn over and pull through that way. The method I prefer, and it is a bit fiddly, is to actually just grab the yarn, so hook over yarn, and pull it through, and then you twist it up. This is why I call it, it's like a mirror image to a normal single crochet, because it's got that bit of a twist in when you pull the yarn through. So I'm going to yarn over and pull through too. And that's my first knurl stitch done. I'm going to do the second one into here, which is the next front loop. So again, I just want to make sure my yarn is at the back, so I'm going to pull that back a little bit, and then I'm going to pull that through, twist up, yarn over and pull through. Yarn under the front loop, pull it through and twist, yarn over. You can see as you work more stitches it gets easier because you've got a little something to grip onto. So yarn over. Now when I pull through, I keep my finger on this this loop here, because if I don't, you kind of have a tendency to pull it through both loops, which is not what we want to do at all. So let's just unpick that. So yarn under the front loop, grab it, twist up, and you can see you've got those two loops. This one here is the one that I've just pulled through. So I'll just carry on slowly across the row so you can practice along with me. So as I get to the end of the row, here is my last front loop, yarn over. I just want to keep an eye on that back loop as well. Pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through two. So that's my first part of the knurl stitch row finished. It's a 2-row repeat. I'm just going to chain one. What that chain one is doing is it's actually helping me pull that down rather than up, because we're now going to work single crochet in the back loop of each stitch that we just worked in the front loop too. This is going to, as you can see for the early one, this is kind of going to give it a nice flat wrong side. So we're still working on the right side, and we're going to revert to working the direction that you normally work in. So under that first back loop, just work a single crochet, insert, I think how easy you find this stitch will depend a lot on how you hold your hook. I did make some adjustments to the way I hold my hip hook just to try and get the tension right. So as I come towards the end, you'll see what I meant about that first back loop that I suggested you might want to put a stitch marker in, because it's just hiding there. So I'm just gonna pop it through, yarn over, just chain one for good measure. So there's my second knurl stitch. So you can see, work together, they make a great pairing and a really good stitch to know for cable work. They look brilliant on the edges of blankets or scarves or those kind of accessories. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe and follow for more crochet tutorials.